Hi, I'm Eric. I run a software consulting firm in Portland with my best friend since college, Marcus. We'd built TechBridge solutions from nothing, just two guys with laptops and dreams 5 years ago. Now we had 12 employees and contracts worth millions. That Tuesday started normal enough. I was grabbing coffee at my usual spot when this guy in a gray suit appeared beside me at the counter. Eric Dalton? He said. Yeah? Do I know you? He leaned in close, his voice barely a whisper. In 3 days, you'll face a choice. Pick the unpredictable. Then he just walked out, leaving his untouched coffee on the counter. That was weird, the barista Jenny said. You know him? Never seen him before in my life. Probably some street preacher or something. In a $1,000 suit? I don't think so. I shrugged it off and headed to the office. Marcus was already there, which was unusual. He'd been coming in late for months. Morning, partner, he said, looking up from his laptop quickly. Too quickly. Big day today, right? The Riverside presentation? That's tomorrow, Marcus. You feeling okay? Right. Tomorrow. Just got my days mixed up. He stood abruptly. I need to run to the bank. Back in an hour. Something felt off, but I let it go. Sarah, our CFO, knocked on my doorframe 20 minutes later. Eric, can we talk? It's important. Sure, come in. What's up? She closed the door behind her, which she never did. I've been going over the quarterly reports. There are some irregularities. What kind of irregularities? Money moving in ways it shouldn't. Large transfers to accounts I can't identify. I thought maybe you authorized them. I didn't authorize anything unusual. How much are we talking? Over the past 6 months? Close to $400,000? My stomach dropped. 400, Sarah, that's impossible. Show me. She pulled up spreadsheets on my computer, pointing to transfer after transfer. See these? They all have Marcus's digital signature. But they're going to an LLC I've never heard of. Cascade Ventures. Marcus wouldn't. We're partners. We built this together. I know this is hard to hear, Eric, but I've been tracking this for 3 weeks now. I wanted to be absolutely sure before I said anything. 3 weeks? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Because I kept thinking I must be wrong. Marcus is your best friend. I thought maybe there was a legitimate explanation, but Eric, there isn't one. I've checked everything. I sat back in my chair, my mind racing. Does anyone else know? Just me. I wanted to talk to you first before this got out. Good. Don't say anything yet. Let me figure this out. After Sarah left, I pulled up our business registration documents, Secretary of State filings, everything I could find on Cascade Ventures. It took 2 hours, but I found it. The LLC was registered 8 months ago. The principal, Marcus Webb. My phone buzzed. A text from Marcus. Running late. Don't wait for me for lunch. He was avoiding me. The realization hit like a punch. That stranger's warning echoed in my head. 3 days, a choice. Pick the unpredictable. I called our lawyer Tom and asked him to come to the office without telling anyone why. When he arrived, I closed my office door. Tom, I need legal advice, confidentially. Of course. What's going on? If a business partner was embezzling money, what would be the best way to handle it? His expression turned serious. Are we talking about Marcus? I can't confirm anything yet. Just tell me hypothetically. Hypothetically, you document everything, you secure evidence, and you contact the authorities. But Eric, if this is real, you need to be absolutely certain before you accuse anyone. False accusations could destroy your business and your friendship. What if I'm certain? Then you have a choice. Report it and face the fallout, or try to handle it privately. But I'll tell you right now, if it's real embezzlement, handling it privately almost never works. It usually gets worse. I spent the rest of the day going through every financial record, every email, every contract. The pattern was clear. Marcus had been systematically transferring money from client payments into his shell company before it hit our main accounts. He'd been clever about it, amounts small enough not to trigger immediate red flags spread out over months. At 6 p.m., Marcus appeared at my door. Hey man, sorry about today. Been dealing with some personal stuff. Personal stuff? Yeah, just family things. Nothing important. You good? I looked at him, my best friend of 15 years, and saw a stranger. I'm fine. We should talk tomorrow, though. About the business. Sure, whatever you need. I'm heading out. Kelly's making dinner. After he left, I sat in the dark office for an hour. My phone rang. Unknown number. Hello? You found it, didn't you? It was the man from the coffee shop. The betrayal. How did you? Who are you? That doesn't matter. What matters is your choice, Eric. 3 days from now, you'll have to decide. You can handle this the expected way. Lawyers, police, courts, or you can do the unpredictable. What's the unpredictable? That's for you to figure out. But I'll tell you this, the expected path will cost you more than money. The unpredictable path, it'll cost you something else entirely. The line went dead. The next morning, I arrived at the office at 5 a.m. I needed to copy everything before Marcus could delete anything. Sarah found me at 7, surrounded by papers and flash drives. Eric, did you sleep here? Couldn't sleep anyway. Sarah, I need you to help me. I need every transaction Marcus has made in the last year, every email, every document. Can you do that without him knowing? I already did most of it. Here. She handed me a folder. But Eric, what are you going to do? I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. My phone rang. It was Tom. Eric, I've been thinking about our conversation yesterday. I did some digging on Cascade Ventures. It's definitely Marcus's company. Has anyone else on the board? Just him. That's a problem. That's a serious conflict of interest, even if the money transfers were legitimate, which I'm guessing they're not. They're not. Then you need to act now, today, before he has a chance to move more money or destroy evidence. I can't just Tom. He's been my friend since we were 20 years old. I know, but he's been stealing from you for 8 months, from your company, from your employees. Eric, if you don't stop this, he could bankrupt TechBridge. Is your friendship worth more than everyone's jobs? He was right. I knew he was right. At 10 a.m., Marcus walked in looking relaxed, whistling even. Morning. Big day, right? The Riverside presentation? Marcus, we need to talk. My office, now. His smile faltered. Sure, man. Everything okay? I closed the door behind him. Sit down. Eric, you're freaking me out. What's going on? Cascade Ventures? Want to tell me about it? The color drained from his face. What? Don't lie to me. I know everything. The LLC, the transfers, all of it. $400,000, Marcus. He stood up quickly. Okay, wait, let me explain. Explain? You've been stealing from our company. It's not stealing, it's complicated. I was going to pay it back. Pay it back, Marcus, that money is gone. Where did it go? He paced the office, running his hands through his hair. I got into some debt, bad investments. I needed to cover my losses before Kelly found out. I swear I was going to replace it all. Bad investments? Marcus, you stole from our employees' futures, from clients who trusted us. I made a mistake, but we can fix this. We're partners, right? We figure this out together. No, you betrayed me. You betrayed everyone here. Sarah knocked and entered. Eric, sorry to interrupt, but there's someone here from the Portland Police Bureau's fraud division. They're asking for you. Marcus turned white. What? Eric, did you? I didn't call them. I haven't called anyone yet. A detective appeared behind Sarah, a woman in her 40s with sharp eyes. Mr. Dalton, Detective Rivera. We received an anonymous tip about financial irregularities at your company. I have a warrant to examine your financial records. Anonymous tip? I looked at Marcus, but he looked just as confused as I felt. The stranger. It had to be. Detective Rivera set up in our conference room with 2 other officers. Marcus tried to leave. Mr. Webb, we need you to stay. We have questions for you specifically. I don't have to answer anything without a lawyer. That's your right, but running won't help you. I pulled Marcus aside while the detective conferred with her team. Marcus, this is your chance. Tell them everything. Cooperate. It's your only play here. My only play? Eric, you called the cops on me. I didn't. I was trying to figure out how to handle this, but now it's out of my hands. We've been friends for 15 years. You're supposed to have my back. I had your back. Every day for 5 years, I built this company with you, and you repaid me by stealing. Kelly, Marcus's wife, burst through the doors. Marcus, I got your text. What's happening? Kelly, it's fine. Just a misunderstanding. Don't lie to her too, I said. Kelly, Marcus has been embezzling money from the company. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. What? No, that's impossible. Marcus, tell him it's not true. Marcus wouldn't look at her. Kelly, I can explain. Oh my God, you did it. You actually did it. She turned to me. How much? 400,000, give or take. 400, she staggered back. Where is it? What did you do with it? I lost it, trading stocks, crypto, trying to make it big. I thought if I could just score one good win, I could put it all back. No one would ever know. You're an idiot, Kelly's voice cracked. We have 2 kids, Marcus. What were you thinking? I was thinking about providing for them, about finally giving them everything they deserve. By stealing? By throwing away Eric's trust, your career, our future? Detective Rivera approached. Mr. Webb, we've reviewed the preliminary documents. We need you to come down to the station, now. Am I being arrested? Not yet, but we have questions and you'll answer them one way or another. Marcus looked at me with pleading eyes. Eric, please, we can still fix this. I'll sign over everything I own, my house, my car, everything. Just don't let them arrest me. Think about Kelly and the kids. Now you think about them. Where was that concern 8 months ago? I made a mistake. People make mistakes. This wasn't a mistake, Marcus. A mistake is forgetting someone's birthday. This was a choice, hundreds of choices, every single day for months. You chose to betray me. You chose to steal. You chose yourself over everyone else. Please, Eric, I'm begging you. I'm done, Marcus. Detective Rivera, I'll cooperate fully with your investigation. I want every cent accounted for. Kelly grabbed Marcus's arm. We're getting a lawyer. And Marcus, when this is over, whatever happens, we're done. I'm taking the kids and I'm leaving. Kelly, no. You should have thought about that before you destroyed everything. The detective led Marcus out. As he reached the door, he turned back. This isn't over, Eric. You'll regret this. I promise you that. Is that a threat, Mr. Webb? Detective Rivera asked sharply. Take it however you want. They escorted him out. Sarah stood beside me, watching. Are you okay? No, but I will be. That night, I got another call. The stranger. You picked the unpredictable, after all. I didn't pick anything. Someone else made the choice for me. Did they? You could have stopped me, could have protected him. But you didn't. You let it play out. Who are you? How did you know? I know a lot of things, Eric. I knew Marcus was stealing. I knew you'd discover it. And I knew you'd be too conflicted to act, so I acted for you. Why? Because sometimes the unpredictable choice is letting someone else push the first domino. You would have agonized, waited, given him chances to cover his tracks or flee. This way, justice happens quickly, cleanly. He threatened me. Did you hear that? I did, and that, Eric, is what will seal his fate. The next 2 weeks were chaos. Marcus was charged with embezzlement, wire fraud, and making terroristic threats after he sent me several threatening emails from jail. The DA assigned a prosecutor who seemed genuinely angry about the case. Mr. Dalton, prosecutor Janet Chen said in her office, your former partner's behavior has been escalating. These threats alone could add years to his sentence. I just want the company protected, our employees protected. We'll make sure of that. The state is pursuing full restitution, though realistically you'll recover maybe 30% of what was stolen. His assets are limited. Tom sat beside me. What about the plea deal his lawyer proposed? We rejected it. He wanted probation and repayment over time. Given the threats and the amount stolen, we're pushing for actual prison time, 3 to 5 years minimum. Sarah had been working overtime to keep TechBridge afloat. We lost 2 clients who got spooked by the scandal, but gained 3 new ones who appreciated our transparency. Eric, we're going to make it, she said one afternoon. The company's actually stronger now. We've tightened our financial controls, brought in an independent auditor. This won't happen again. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. No, but it did. And you handled it right. The trial lasted 3 days. Marcus's lawyer tried every angle. Childhood friendship, family circumstances, mental health issues, nothing stuck. The evidence was overwhelming. On the final day, Marcus took the stand. He looked directly at me. Eric, I know I messed up. I know I hurt you. But we were brothers, man. Can't you find it in your heart to forgive me? To help me? His lawyer had clearly coached him, but it rang hollow. The prosecutor stood immediately. Mr. Webb, you've had multiple opportunities to express remorse. Why now in front of a jury? Because I am sorry. I am. Were you sorry when you sent Mr. Dalton emails threatening to destroy everything he cares about? When you told him you'd make him pay for ruining your life? I was angry. You didn't mean the threats, or you didn't mean the theft. Which crimes are we supposed to excuse? The jury deliberated for 4 hours. Guilty on all counts. Sentencing came 2 weeks later. Judge Patterson was not lenient. Mr. Webb, you betrayed not just your business partner, but your friend. You threatened him when caught. You showed no genuine remorse until facing consequences. I sentence you to 5 years in state prison, with mandatory restitution of all stolen funds plus damages. Kelly wasn't in the courtroom. She'd already filed for divorce and moved back to her parents' house with the kids. Afterward, in the hallway, Marcus's mother approached me. Eric, please, he's still the boy you grew up with. Can't you talk to the judge? Ask for mercy? Mrs. Webb, I'm sorry, but Marcus made his choices. Now he has to live with them. He has children. I know. That makes what he did even worse. He stole their future too. She walked away crying. Tom put a hand on my shoulder. You did the right thing. Then why does it feel so terrible? Because you lost a friend. That's real. The pain is real. But he was the one who killed the friendship, not you. That evening, I sat in my office alone. My phone rang one final time. The stranger. You never told anyone about me. No, I figured the police wouldn't believe it anyway, and honestly, I don't care who you are. You gave me the push I needed. The unpredictable choice. Was it? Looking back, it feels like the only choice. The right choice. That's the thing about unpredictable choices, Eric. They only seem obvious in hindsight, but in the moment, they take courage. Who are you really? Someone who stops betrayers. Consider me a conscience for the conflicted. Goodbye, Eric. You won't hear from me again. The line went dead. Sarah knocked on my doorframe. Heading home. You should too. It's over now. Yeah, it's over. Eric, for what it's worth, you saved this company. You saved all our jobs. Marcus would have bled us dry. I know. Thanks, Sarah. She left and I looked around the office, my company. TechBridge would survive. We'd hire Marcus's replacement next week. Life would go on. I just wished it didn't hurt so much. Have you ever had to choose between loyalty and justice? When someone you trust betrays you, what's the right thing to do? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about facing impossible choices.